Welcome to our lesson on Venn diagrams. Today, we'll explore a past question from the SSSCE. There are 30 students in this class. 20 students play football, 16 play hockey, and 16 play volleyball. 15 students play both football and volleyball, 11 play football and hockey, and 10 play hockey and volleyball. 9 students play all 3 games: football, hockey, and volleyball. Let's draw a Venn diagram to visualize this information. Next, we need to find out how many students play at least 2 games. We will also calculate the probability of students playing none of the games. First, let's define our universal set. The total number of students in the universal set is 30. Now, we will start filling in the Venn diagram from the center. We know that 9 students play all 3 games. We draw 3 overlapping circles representing football, hockey, and volleyball. Starting from the center is important because 9 students play all 3 games. We start from the center because 9 students play all 3 games. Next, let's find a number of students who play football and volleyball only. 15 students play both football and volleyball. To find those who play only football and volleyball, we subtract the 9 who play all 3. So, 6 students play only football and volleyball. Football and volleyball together total 15, but we subtract the 9 who play all 3, leaving 6. Football and volley together is 15, but that includes the 9 who play all 3. So football and volley only is 6. Now, let's determine how many students play football and hockey only. 11 students play both football and hockey. We subtract the 9 students who play all 3 games from this total. This means 2 students play only football and hockey. Football and hockey together is 11. Subtracting 9 gives us 2 who play only these 2. Football and hockey together is 11. Subtract the 9 in all 3, so football and hockey only is 2. Next, we will find the number of students who play hockey and volleyball only. 10 students play both hockey and volleyball. We subtract the 9 who play all 3 games from this total. So, 1 student plays only hockey and volleyball. Hockey and volleyball together is 10. Subtracting 9 leaves us with 1. Hockey and volley together is 10. Subtract the 9 in all 3, so hockey and volley only is 1. Now, let's find out how many students play only football. The total number of football players is 20. After removing those who play in the other categories, we find 3 play only football. The entire football circle holds 20. After accounting for overlaps, only 3 play football alone. The whole football circle is 20. After removing the filled regions, football only is 3. Next, we will find the number of students who play only hockey. The total number of hockey players is 16. After removing those who play in the other categories, we find 4 play only hockey. The whole hockey circle is 16. After accounting for overlaps, only 4 play hockey alone. The whole hockey circle is 16. After removing the filled regions, hockey only is 4. Finally, let's find out how many students play only volleyball. The total number of volleyball players is 16. After removing those who play in the other categories, we find none play only volleyball. The entire volleyball circle is 16. After accounting for overlaps, 0 play volleyball alone. The whole volley circle is 16. After removing the filled regions, volley only is 0. Now our Venn diagram is complete, and we can answer the questions. If you're finding this explanation helpful, please subscribe for more math solutions. Let's revisit the question about how many students play at least 2 games. Understanding at least 2 is key. At least 2 means students who play either 2 or 3 games. We include students who play football and hockey only, football and volleyball only, hockey and volleyball only, and those who play all 3. We include football and hockey only. We include football and volley only. We include hockey and volley only. And we also include the students who play all 3 games. So, the total number of students who play at least 2 games is 18. Now, let's find the probability of students playing none of the games. The total number of students inside the circles is 25. Adding up the students in the circles gives us 25. Next, we will find how many students play none of the games. We calculate that none equals 30 minus 25. So, 5 students do not play any of the 3 games. This means 5 students do not participate in football, hockey, or volleyball. 5 students do not play any of the 3 games. Let's move on to calculating the probability. The probability of playing none is the number who play none divided by the total number of students. This gives us the probability of none as 5 out of 30. Simplifying this, we find the probability of none is 1/6. So, the number of students who play at least 2 games is 18. And the probability of playing none is 1/6. Don't forget to subscribe for more math content.